What's the dumbest rule you've ever been caught breaking? I got suspended from my campus security job for feeding a stray cat, and it turned into the biggest drama of the semester. I worked night shifts at the university library, mostly just checking IDs and locking doors around midnight. Chill job, decent pay, nothing heroic. Then I met Dewey. He was this scrappy orange tabby always lurking behind the dumpsters near the science wing. You could see his ribs through his fur, and his eyes had this desperate, pleading look that wrecked me. I started bringing him scraps from my dinner, bits of turkey sandwich, pizza crusts, whatever I had. At first, he bolted the second I got near, but after a couple of weeks, he started waiting for me. Every night, right around 11:30, I'd toss him something to eat, and he'd go to town on it like he hadn't eaten in days. Then one night, he let me pet him. That's when I realized he wasn't some wild animal. He had a faint tan line around his neck where a collar used to be. I started calling him Dewey, like the library system. He actually responded when I said it, so I got attached. Brought him real cat food, bought a blanket, set up a cardboard shelter behind the loading dock. Some nights, I'd just sit with him after my shift, scratching behind his ears, listening to him purr like an engine. Then came the incident. Thursday night. I'm crouched down by the loading dock, feeding Dewey some leftover chicken strips, talking to him like he's my roommate, when I hear the one voice that makes your stomach drop. What exactly do you think you're doing? It's Rebecca, my supervisor, queen of policy. She's standing there like she just caught me selling classified government documents. I explained, nicely, calmly, that this was a lost pet, that I was just trying to help, that I'd been feeding him with my own money, on my own time. Didn't matter. Apparently there's some ancient rule in the employee handbook about feeding wildlife on university property. Something about liability, rodents, and disrupting ecosystems. I tried to say Dewey clearly wasn't wildlife, but Rebecca wasn't hearing it. Rules are rules. 3-day suspension, no pay, for feeding a hungry cat. She even shooed Dewey away while writing me up. He looked so confused, like he thought I'd abandoned him. I spent the next 3 days driving by campus just to check on him. On day 2, I saw maintenance setting up humane traps near his usual spot. Rebecca had escalated the issue to stray infestation. Then came the plot twist. On day 3 of my suspension, my coworker Mike called me freaking out. Some professor from the vet science department had been wandering campus handing out flyers. Her orange tabby, Mango, had been missing for 2 months. Mike told her about the cat I'd been feeding, and she practically sprinted over. Turns out Dewey was Mango. And Mango's owner? Dr. Sarah Martinez. She'd been looking for him non-stop since he escaped during a vet visit. Posted all over social media, printed flyers, even hired a pet detective. When she heard I got suspended for saving her cat, she went nuclear. Not on me, on the administration. What no one knew. Dr. Martinez sits on the board of trustees. She also chairs the campus animal welfare committee, and she's married to the head of the university's legal department. By 5 p.m. that day, the dean had personally called me to apologize and asked me to come back immediately, with full back pay. Not only that, Rebecca got sent to compassion and community engagement training. I'm told it was mandatory and not optional. Even better, the university updated its policy to allow feeding of lost pets while trying to locate owners. A week later, Dr. Martinez brought Mango, Dewey, to visit me at work. He looked healthy, clean, and completely spoiled. But the moment I scratched behind his ears, he went full motorboat purr mode. He remembered. Best part? Dr. Martinez offered me a paid internship at her clinic. So yeah, I got suspended for breaking a dumb rule, but I also helped a cat find his way home, and somehow upgraded my entire career in the process.